transfer carousel is running during the June Joust qualifiers, Overwatch Contenders Trial Season 2 has concluded, and Fusion University is back, baby! My name is Black Widow, and you're watching the Overwatch Esports Report. Let's go! The June Joust qualifiers are underway, but it didn't stop teams to transfer some players. Here's what happened in the past 2 weeks. On May 23rd, head coach Arachne of the Guangzhou Charge has announced his departure. Remarkably, he was the one who announced his departure, not the Guangzhou Charge, who hasn't even mentioned it on social media. Currently, former flag support Neko is the only coach listed by the Guangzhou Charge on Wikipedia. 1 day later, the Vancouver Titans announced the retirement of their main tank, ShRedLock. He will be replaced by former Fusion University and KongDoo Panthera main tank Changsik. WhoRU is back in the Overwatch League. After his stint with the New York Excelsior, he will be the new flex DPS for the Shanghai Dragons. And staying with the Shanghai Dragons because Hitscan DPS DM has announced his retirement from professional play. The Toronto Defiant has signed DPS player Aspire from NA Contenders team American Tornado. He has signed a 30-day contract with the Defiant to prove himself. In the meantime, other Toronto Defiant players get time to rest and recover. And sad news from the Paris Eternal, because they have announced that their off-tank Elivote will be released from the roster. This is due to a wrist injury. His replacement will be British Hurricane off-tank Vestola. And now over to Overwatch Contenders Europe. Fusion University is back, baby! Although T1 is still considered an academy team for the Philadelphia Fusion in Overwatch Contenders Korea, the Fusion University will be the second team that they will field, this time in Overwatch Contenders Europe instead of Overwatch Contenders North America. The team consists of European players that weren't able to travel to Korea due to visa issues. And these players are Shockwave, Poco, Funny Astro and head coach Christopher. They will be joined by British main tank Jkaru, former Philadelphia Fusion off support Boombox, and Jolly, better known as Sugar-Free. In the coaching staff, we also see former Paris Eternal, Toronto Defiant and Young and Beautiful main support crews. EQO is the only player that was able to travel to Korea, according to Halo of Thoughts. Team Disaster is back in Overwatch Contenders. They will take the spot from Young and Beautiful and consists of former Young and Beautiful players Shu, Neko GDH, Autumn Souls and Momentum. The rest of the team consists of Henningsen, Kage, Monk Mata and Freyu. Just like Fusion University, they will have to make it through Overwatch Contenders trials to qualify for Overwatch Contenders. Raspberry Racers have announced Dutch off-tank Twolz and flag support Slay as the replacements of the recently departed Vinci and flag support Sir Majet, who was unable to participate in Overwatch Contenders trials. And in the main support carousel, the most recent Overwatch Contenders champions New Kings have announced Dalla as the replacement of Dridro, who went to the Overwatch League to join the Paris Eternal. Ex-Oblivione has announced that Cronus will be the replacement of Dalla. Overwatch Contenders Trials has recently concluded, and did the Fusion University and Team Disaster make it to Overwatch Contenders June? Well, Fusion University did, and they did it very convincing by beating everyone and having a 6-0 record. They will be joined by teams that were relegated in Overwatch Contenders April, and those were Sheercold, Raspberry Racers and Olden Board. Unfortunately for Team Disaster, they weren't able to honor the legacy of Young and Beautiful and got beaten 1-5 in the overall standings. They will be relegated to Open Division with teams Oh Yeah and Fourth Dimension. And last but not least, the Overwatch Contender skins for June are announced. If you watch 5 hours of Overwatch Contenders, you will receive the Sombra skins, and if you watch 10 hours, then you get 2 amazing Zarya skins from Blizzard. And that was it for the Overwatch Esports Report. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please consider subscribing to the channel, give this video a like, and we'll see you next time. My name is Black Widow. WhoRU.